The stars of SmackDown Live have something to prove tonight. They're going to leave it all in the ring because that's what SmackDown Live is all about.
Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants. It's going to be a long, long night. Let's go.
We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
It'll be Samoa Joe against Dean Ambrose.
You don't want to miss it.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
Here comes the Lunatic Fringe.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself. You know, I don't know what it is about this guy that captivates the WWE Universe. Quite frankly, to me, Dean Ambrose looks like a guy that hasn't showered in about a month.
There is no rhyme or reason for why Dean Ambrose does what he does, but that's why people like him, Corey.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
I don't even think the Lunatic Fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
Yeah, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
No, that'll put you in a world of trouble.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Ambrose starting to struggle now, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in...
His shoulders are down.
Dean Ambrose kicks out easily there.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Look at this.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Uh-oh. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Now Samoa Joe is keeping a very good tempo.
If there's a maneuver that can put your lights out in a hurry, it's Dirty Deeds. The double-arm DDT from the Lunatic Fringe is awesome.
he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Getting nailed with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
One of the things that's helped Dean Ambrose become so feared is dirty deeds. The move is tough to defend against, and an opponent has no idea when it's going to strike, just like the Lunatic Fringe himself.
Dean Ambrose has taken the DDT and made it more devastating than ever. When the Lunatic Fringe drops his opponent with dirty deeds, you can bet he'll be looking up at the lights.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Submission time!
Dean Ambrose is relentless. This is a man who kissed a bat wrapped in barbed wire during his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. The inmate does run the asylum when we're talking about Dean Ambrose. And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
And it's Dean Ambrose making a move. Looking to make a...
Dean Ambrose hits it, but he's got to capitalize now.
And now Dean Ambrose is putting on a clinic. It's clear that there's a method to this man's madness. Dean Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of words like stop or quit during a match. Dean Ambrose just keeps fighting.
Ambrose is indestructible. The harder the fight, the happier Dean Ambrose is. The man who runs the Ambrose Asylum looks at it like just another day in the office. The guy's a lunatic.
Here's Samoa Joe.
Look at this. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. That might be the end of Dean Ambrose tonight.
There's a pin now. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
And we're back to this form of attack. Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this.
Yes! Here's his moment, Michael.
All that's left now is for Amp. He thinks he has it. 2! Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
What a devastating splash.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind.
Samoa Joe is looking to end this thing. Joe is in position. Oh, Joe brings the pain.
The pain just got brought.
That might have done it, Cole.
Got the leg. Dragon screw. That'll tear your knee up.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
And no luck against Joe there.
Nicely timed shot by Dean Ambrose. Back now inside the ring.
The Crimson Mask now being worn by Samoa Joe after that.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2. This guy just refuses to quit.
And we continue. Set it up.
A ferocious attack on the neck now. Here we go for the win. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Oh, that was close. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Keep your eye on this one. Look at this.
Joe is in position. Cameraplex.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
3. The cover, and this one's history. What a win. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Wow, I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe!
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow.
Tag team action is next, and it's happening right here. Don't go away. It's Sanity
versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
Introducing first.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Weighing in at 322
and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
Right on the jaw. Drop kick from behind.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Catch, suplex.
How impressive was that? Just sending your foe crashing to the canvas. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
And a powerful kick.
He's starting to stumble here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
I can't wait to see how the rest of the card shakes out here. What a night!
We have a great matchup coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
They're on their feet for Johnny Wrestling.
Making his way
this?
to the ring.
Oh, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Weighing in at...
Oh, we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, what a drop kick. On the mark.
Unleashing it for the second time now. That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. Just stretching and stretching.
It was quite a challenge for Johnny Gargano to solve the Andrade Cien Almas riddle. A streak of losses to Andrade became a defining chapter in Johnny Wrestling's career.
I saw that streak as bad timing. I think Johnny was never in the right frame of mind to take on Almas. It's like he always had the ghost of Tommaso Ciampa haunting him.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight. To better articulate what Saxton said about Gargano and Almas' rivalry, the simple truth was, Johnny should have never even tried to challenge Andrade. If your mind's not in the game, kid, don't play.
But Corey, Johnny's mind and heart were all in when he was willing to put his career on the line for the NXT Championship. Almost just lucked out when Ciampa returned to finish the job on Johnny.
Drop down.
Up into the electric chair.
The drop kick hits the target. Comes up big with a reversal. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
You can see the pain on his face as the stretch gets deeper.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
No, he reverses it.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Bringing it back into the ring.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
Look at this.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Guys, some are saying this superstar has begun showing a bit of arrogance since the latest weekly rankings were released. But the way I see it, that's just confidence.
Down to the floor.
Got the leg hooked.
Fisherman driver.
Good
Night. There certainly is a fine line between arrogance and confidence, as Byron was saying, but whatever it is, I have no problem with it. This superstar has been on an absolute roll as of late.
And who really cares if somebody's being arrogant? As the old saying goes, if you got it, flaunt it. And this superstar certainly has it.
He wants no part of the outside.
He's lining him up.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. Gargano setting him up. Oh, long dart into the turnbuckle.
This is his opportunity.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here's the cover. Oh, my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Gargano has so much heart.
Almost looking for something big.
Cartwheel Pele kick. Oh, my. Game, set, match. This one is over.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
Whoa, Gargano dodged that one.
Johnny's so quick.
Gargano's looking to end it. Now he's got something working. No question, he's feeling invincible right now.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
Victory is on the horizon. Gargano setting him up. Oh, long dart to the turnbuckle.
Now it's time to capitalize.
How's Almas going to survive?
I don't think he is.
And there's the cover.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Boom! To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. This one's over. Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
Look at these combustible elements. Triple threat action is up next.
No doubt we're in for a treat here.
The Irish last kicker.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And her opponents. First, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
There are top two. Behold the Empress of Tomorrow,
Asuka.
And from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is as dangerous as the day is long.
You are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's division.
An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw. One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Triple threat action underway now.
And if you ask me, this one has what it takes to be right up there with some of the great triple threat matches of the past, including the classic we saw at WrestleMania 30.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Uh-oh, watch out! Setting up.
And she got her with a clothesline.
I don't think her body was meant to bend like that.
The superstar thinking ankle lock.
Two options. Tap.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
She drops her with a clothesline.
Thinking about Asuka, I can rattle off a list of numbers associated with her accomplishments, but I was personally there when her 523-day reign as NXT Women's Champion began. And in my book, that's right up there with Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hit streak.
Second time's a charm.
Corey, you didn't want to mention some of the numbers associated with Asuka, but let me just state a couple pertinent ones. That 523 days is the longest championship reign of the modern era and seventh longest reign of all time.
A reign, I believe.
And a pin attempt. All too easy for Asuka to escape.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
Oh, wow. Banks got pounded there.
Yeah, the boss is in trouble.
The back of her head took most of the punishment from that. Inside the ring now.
It's stunning to see how many highlights Sasha Banks has created. Her WWE career only spans a few short years, but she's already had many history-making moments. Submission time.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She better do something fast.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive. You're right, Michael, in saying Sasha Banks has made history in...
Sasha Banks is in control. Look at the look in her eye.
Bankrupt.
I knew it was only a match.
Penny in predicament.
Asuka getting ready here. And a quick pin attempt by Asuka. Just before 3. That was real close.
She's still in this one.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object...
Rolling knee bar.
She better do something fast.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher. She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
When you see that coming at you, it's going to be bad news.
Really testing the limits for Sasha Banks here.
Oh, how much more does Sasha have left?
I'd say her fans have every reason to be concerned here.
She's absolutely off her game now, guys. You know, being in the ring with two other women has a way of doing that to a superstar.
It only took Asuka a matter of 6 months to become the #1 contender to Bayley's NXT.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Becky Lynch going for it. What's Becky Lynch have planned now?
Well, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
We might be looking at a victory for Becky here.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
When you two brought up Asuka's championship match, I noticed Saxton fanboying a little bit. Look, Bayley could be the most beloved superstar in NXT history, but Asuka didn't.
Here we go. Becky Lynch setting it up.
Nice exploder suplex.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
But now can Becky Lynch make the most of this?
Looking for all the glory here.
And Asuka powers out.
She's still in this one.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there.
And it's up. She's starting to put moves together. Watch out.
Incredible.
That's just great execution.
Let her go.
Big time move.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
For the pin and the win.
Yes.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
She's still in this one.
She is on fire.
Becky Lynch going for it.
Exploder suplex.
She's got it now.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks...
She goes for the cover. 2. Well, that was a close call.
She is ready for a fight tonight.
Oh, sliding hip attack.
Man, is that enough for the win? What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
This may very well be it. Too close for comfort.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Will she win it here? And an air fall.
Wow, what's it going to take? Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Whoa!
Now the arm's trapped.
She is solely focused on that arm. There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Look at this. Right to the body. Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Becky Lynch going for it.
Got the disarmer. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Asuka turns it around. Oh, she's going to need to protect the back of her head better than that. Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking at him. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
The window to take this just opened for Sasha Banks.
The pressure's on. She's going to make her tap.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. one of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here's your winner, Sasha Banks.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
It'll be Sheamus taking on some tough competition.
Bring on the madness.
The Celtic Warrior.
Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds.
If you can achieve it in WWE, Sheamus has done it.
Champions, the Celtic
Byron, you should get a
Warrior,
haircut like that.
Sheamus.
Why, so I can look stupid?
I'm going to tell Sheamus you said that.
No, please don't.
Right after this match.
It was a slip of the tongue. Now you think about everything that Sheamus has accomplished. 4-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, former King of the Ring, 2-time United States Champion, just to name a few of those accomplishments. But Sheamus, talking to him, feels like he isn't given the respect that he deserves as one of the most decorated champions in this company.
This is going to be interesting.
The mood and feel as we know it is about to change.
This guy's a whack job.
He's just misunderstood, Cole.
And his opponent from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, Alexander Wolf.
Byron, get out from underneath the desk. The guy's not that scary.
Sorry.
He's about a fry short of a Happy Meal, that's for sure.
I like it when he dances, though. Feel like I'm at a hardcore show. That's dancing, Saxton.
It's something. Looking to start this matchup with some good sportsmanship, something you always like to see. Oh, hold on.
Oh, and he deserved that, Byron.
Good grief, what's wrong with him? That's not the way you start off a match.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. The neck breaker. This one is over. Oh, and he hits the axe handle.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Just driven down with such power, guys.
What force on that slam.
Now momentum is in the corner of Alexander Wolf. Alexander Wolf was just a step behind there, guys.
And there it is.
Sheamus might want to rethink this showboating. Could come back to haunt him.
Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
Sheamus starting to weaken some. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
You see, three massive Irish curse backbreakers. This is all but over.
If Sheamus hits this, this one's over. Sheamus looking for something big.
When this guy's on, look out.
Clothesline.
Right to the back of the neck.
Easily kicks out of that one.
Way too early.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Oh, he turns it around.
Boom, running STO.
Nicely done.
Here goes Sheamus. Incoming.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Back now inside the ring.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it. As Byron. Sheamus looking for something big.
And a forward by Sheamus.
Good grief. This one's over, guys.
Sheamus with the cover.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Dangerous.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna shake.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Just when you thought he had no...
What a win for Sheamus.
There was never any doubt.
That match deserves another look, folks.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages.
Here is your
I'm
winner,
almost speechless.
the Celtic Warrior,
Almost.
Sheamus.
Impressive victory for Sheamus here tonight.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
What a match that was, ladies. I had a feeling we would start this way.
With him, you know this is going to be good.
Here we go. Let's find out.
Definitely a fan favorite.
And so it goes. Okay. The fans are eating it up.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
If that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will.
If that doesn't get you fired up, not sure what will.
Now that's how you promote a bout. Not the first time and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
Man, it's on now.
Let's see what he has to say. Okay. A lot of anger behind those words, guys. Well, okay. Okay. Bad blood is a-boiling.
Coming off a little cocky right there.
Bad blood is a-boiling. Bad blood is a-boiling. Uh-oh. Somebody seems a little cocky. Is it just me, or did something seem off there?
Thankfully, that thing, whatever it was, is over.
Agreed, partner. Well, you at home are in for a treat as we move along. Don't go any...